What's up, peeps? Shane again. Doing a review today on the Sig Sauer K320 Tanto. That's the one of my favorite parts about this knife right there, made in the USA. I think it's really cool that Sig set out to make a line of knives to go along and pair up with some of their everyday carry pistols. Hence why this is called the K320. This is kind of made to match up with your Sig P320. Of course, you don't need to own a Sig pistol to own a Sig knife, but this is a really, really cool offering from Sig. As you can see, it comes in a nice pouch there. This is a crossbar lock. I apologize for not knowing what Sig calls it. I think this being made by HOGUE, I'm pretty sure HOGUE calls it the Able lock. I have checked out one of these knives previously. It was a drop point version. However, it was the FRN scaled knife. This is aluminum with a nice micarta inlay there. Very nice. Got very good smooth action. It's a very cool looking aggressive Tanto. My last video was on the Cold Steel Voyager Tanto, and I think the thing that sticks out the most to me on this one is that Cold Steel had a very straight back that dropped down to a Tanto tip. This has a clip point style. Well, it's got a clip to it and then a Tanto, and also has this nice little area right here to place your thumb for some good push-through cuts. But let's get into this thing and what you're getting for your money. There will be a link in the description of this video. If you're interested in buying this, you can go to Blade Ops and purchase it using my link. Guys, it would be a huge help. They were kind enough to entrust in me with some of their product, and it would be really cool if they could see some kind of feedback from that. So if you use my affiliate link, they'll know that that you saw this on my channel. I would very much appreciate that. That's just as important as liking and subscribing. So anyway, so like I said, you're getting an aluminum scaled knife with a nice grippy inlay. That while it's grippy, it's not uncomfortable at all. It's one of the knives that I noticed more so than any other knife I think I've ever gripped. I can feel that inlay in my hand. I can feel that it's giving me traction on that knife without creating a hot spot or hurting my hand. So that's very nice. I know they do have different inlays. They have some walnut inlays, which look really cool. However, it's not going to provide you with the grip that micarta does. And these do come in an S30V blade. As you know, S30V was the super steel just a few years ago. It was one of the first steels that was actually made exclusively for knife production, for edge retention, a good balance of edge retention, toughness, and corrosion resistance. This one's still got a little bit of oil on the edge there. Guys, these aren't my knives, so I'm not out batoning them through hardwood or anything like that. As you can see, it's got a a fairly thin blade stock. HOGUE is pretty famous for using a thinner blade stock so that the edge can come down a lot thinner and be a lot slicier. I do like this row of jimping right here. If you're choked back, it works. It's not super bitey. I've certainly felt knives with more bite on the jimping than this. However, the more traction you get off jimping, typically the more uncomfortable it becomes. So this is a good, nice balance of that. And that S30V blade is nice and stout. And it being S30V should hold an edge a good long while. Both grinds do appear to be a flat grind. I don't have a problem with that. This thing would be an excellent stabber in case poking is in your daily tasks. And I'm sure it would cut just fine. This is not what I would consider a knife that was designed to be super slicey. Probably not want to be cutting through blocks of cheese with it. But as far as a work knife, a tactical knife, when I was in the military, I would have been more than happy to have carried this, and I'm sure it would have cost probably half of whatever the junk was that they were issuing at the time because of government contracts. But yeah, law enforcement, EMTs, police, first responder types, I think this is a great choice for them. It's got a super strong lock, not overly thick, but definitely a robust blade and grind. So you know, for the money, I think you'd be very happy with this. I do enjoy the fact that they put a deep carry pocket clip on it. Deep carry is not super important to me, but I know it is to a lot of users out there. As you can see by looking at this side, it's not inset into the scale. It sits right on top. It's got some fairly shallow headed screws. Um, you know, it does have some ramp there so that you can get it in the pocket. And these louvers, I think, is one of the best ideas I've seen on a pocket clip yet. They are a little bit aggressive. However, that's great because, you know, as I slide my thumb into the pocket and I grab that clip, it gives me lots of traction to be able to pull that knife out. I don't know how many times I've gone to pull a knife out and I can't get a bite back here. So I end up squeezing extra hard to get a good purchase, and all that does is squeezes the clip down onto the seam of my pocket, making the knife even harder to pull out. So that just doesn't make any sense to me. These louvers are an excellent idea. They proudly put Old Glory right there on the clip. If you don't like that, well, I hate it, whatever. But it's really cool that you know, these knives are made in the United States of America. They benefit uh, you know, our finances. These are our blue collar American workers making these things, and the money is going to an American company, which I know do a lot for veterans, do a lot for the community. So, you know, hats off to HOGUE and hats off to Sig Sauer for picking HOGUE to produce their knives. So, yeah, guys, I don't have a whole lot more to say. I mean, it's not a super lightweight knife. This is not something you're going to carry in your basketball shorts. Quit wearing basketball shorts, be a damn man. But in your jeans for every day at work, I think this would be a great knife. I said it in my unboxing video that the crossbar lock there is just a tad gritty. However, every time I use it, I feel like it gets better. So I'm attributing that to it's more than likely the coating, you know, where the bar lock mixed the coating on the blades. That's only going to get better. I apologize. I did try to flick it. I'm not very good at flicking uh, crossbar style knives, but it can be done. I've done it before. I've seen it done. So there you have it. Good looking knife. It's got a little bit of a menacing look, and I enjoy that because I am a man child. I believe this knife runs right around $170 at Blade Ops. I will put the price in the description along with a link. I think it's a good deal at that. You're getting good quality. You're getting good quality construction, good quality materials, and you're also getting good quality uh, American craftsmanship. So you know, buying knives like this, guys, this is putting braces on the kids down the street. You know, this is possibly paying for, you know, college education of you know, kid around the corner. Man, this is all about supporting America, and I'm 100% for it. So anyway, guys, that's all I got for you guys today. Go check out Blade Ops, shop around on there, let them know I sent you. You guys know I appreciate any amount of time y'all spend with me. Peace, love y'all.